definitely join the pumpkin shit. Spooky season. Come on, get your funny up. Or get your
Probably
money up.
lost my old profile picture, but that's alright.
Yo,
there's so many mobs. Oh no, it's a Blako.
Solar. Yo, y'all gotta change your profile pictures. Blako, what you doing with that goofy ass like moon? Get the pumpkin on this, bro. Get the pumpkin. Same with you, Solar. Come on now. Archon. Mercury. I promise you, you will not regret it. Anyway, I'm wearing your armor.
Gotta get in that. There's so many mobs down there. I don't know if I can deal with that. Blako, come kill all these mobs.
Don't do /kill all, please.
Jason.
That'll suck. It's a joke.
We changed the poll.
Calm down. It may not be a good joke.
For Crusader, well, yeah, I'm a little. I'd be crusading, bro. Let me do it. Oh yeah, aren't you two like being part of Midhaven, Shadowhaven, whatever the fuck you call it?
Shadowhaven. Yeah, well, I might change the name, honestly.
Yeah, where are your other members? I thought you had more, like, or like that logged on last night.
He's
Gotcha.
He's not on.
Is the AJ good yet? Is the AJ good yet?
No, he's
Bruh.
His internet.
AJ, you can just talk. You don't need to be in
Yeah,
game.
you don't need to be in the game.
If you could just talk, that would be sweet.
Yo, Blako, can you come kill these mobs? I'm hearing grunting.
Kill these mobs.
Yo.
Pass me an arrow.
And Archon as well. I'm sending you the picture. Send you.
No, that's a king. That he is a very.
He was
I don't.
He was aiming at me.
We need more
I felt
pumpkin.
offended.
We need more pumpkins.
He does it again.
And I think I am here. Okay.
And we're all in.
You hit your own member.
Freaking second.
Alright, give me your bow. Give me your bow.
No. Okay. Stop.
You've shot me 3 times. You've shot me too many times.
We're in a party. It all just knock back and fire. That's all it does. Okay, we started.
I come.
AJ is I don't think he's coming.
What?
AJ.
Yeah, Archon joined up. Yo, Archon, W-mans.
Okay.
I was a little late.
What up, G?
You want some?
Wait, fireman. Do you got the?
I want some bacon.
What?
No, I don't.
Huge.
Do I have what?
Excuse me.
You got the pumpkin profile picture. Good. Good. Why are we fighting?
Yes, I do.
They're in a party. Wait, are they not?
Oh, Oswald, you're getting fucking packed.
Not really.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Stop. No. I'll hit you with a water bucket.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling with Mr. Gorilla
You guys
and
want
the
some?
other guy that is not.
Jason, you want some?
That's just.
Ooh, I want some.
Let me see that.
Oh. Don't worry, buddy. I got a lot of crap. Okay.
No, bro, he's getting all of it.
I started a business a while ago. Sit next to me.
Still have from
I'm saving that for later.
Blood demon, you want some?
Can you, bro?
Oh yeah, I want to say this for tonight.
Stop.
Mob, you want
Yo,
some?
look.
Wrong person.
Yo, finally,
Ninja! Yay, AJ!
You want some?
I'm good.
Take it anyway. Make you feel good.
No,
Hey,
I
yo.
don't want it.
Getting real
You two
close to
want
my
some?
mouth there.
I want some of your pork chops.
I step back. I shall eat apple. Y'all want a cookie?
I'm a
Who wants a
demon.
cookie?
Me. Kiki.
It's
Where are
crazy
you?
on how many people here have the pumpkin emote.
I'm blood.
Blood, can you fix your background noise?
Mercury. Lego, change that shit.
What do you mean my background noise?
Like, yeah.
Uh,
Yo, Mercury did it, yo.
Mercury did it.
Hey, Blako left. Fuck.
Well, at
does
least it's
anyone have,
fully. At
extra
least it's.
armor for Mercury to borrow for the meeting.
Blako, I still need
I
my
had armor.
Alright,
tag.
girls.
Wait, what's up?
I'm feeling
What's
it.
Oh no.
Is everybody in
I'm
Oh,
the
well,
still, I'm
uh,
still waiting for one of the admins to fix my problem. I did the thing yesterday and nobody came back to me on it.
What's up? What's wrong?
I wanted to
just
switch
know that
my
this is RP,
thing.
not VC.
Your race? Just
I shot myself.
if Blako gets on, you can like ask in
I'm
chat
still waiting
about
for
it.
my tag. That's what I'm waiting for. Hold on while I eat an apple.
Well, you,
How long this gonna be?
Draws Play-Doh.
Yo, Mercury, where you at?
Ooh, a fight. Whoever wins gets banned. Ooh,
Wait, what?
Oh, what's this meeting about anyway?
because it's a safe zone.
What's that, my
Ooh,
name?
we're gonna get banned. Whoever wins gets banned. Ooh, la la.
Ooh, woo.
Is that you?
Yes, it's me.
I'm right now. I'm in church.
Stop.
Where are you?
Nah, it's alright. Let him fight. Let him fight.
Stop.
So
And
what's this
fight.
meeting about anyway?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people.
Fix this.
You'll see if I'm in a moment.
Okay, can somebody give me my tag? Like, actually. Wonder if I have it. I don't
Blako's
think
not
I
on.
do.
Blako's not on. Damn.
I'm still
Nobody can fix your
on.
tag. I know, but Blako's not on. Only Blako and Nick can fix it.
He's
Freaking-
on voice phone.
This is RPVC, not voice chat. That means you're in RP when you're in this chat.
Oops, sorry.
Should I rejoin or?
Oh, Owlets, you're saying what to call me during RP. Call me Beleth, by the way.
Is your inventory
Me?
full?
No.
Yeah.
Bella. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
So should I rejoin?
Gorilla, calm down.
hey. Where's he at?
Nah.
Where's he at? Out my way, cuzzo. Come here. No, come back.
That's alright. We'll
Why
figure it out
apple?
later.
Are we good now?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
I think so.
Unzip pants, hold up.
All right. Well, blood. All right. If you're not gonna be speaking, or well, not right now. If you're not gonna be speaking, just sit down
Ooh,
and
free
be on mute.
gaps.
Sit.
I don't know. Somebody dropped him and then somebody chased me, so I was like, oh, it's probably his.
Would I be speaking? I don't know if I would.
Blood. Sit down, bro. Stay in your seat and stay on mute, or
Becky,
I'll
come
beat
here.
your ass.
Becky, come here. Becky. You would get banned.
Jason, did you hear
There's
me?
a couple zombies under us.
What?
The get calls are crazy.
What?
We're finna be quiet for a minute.
Would I be speaking?
Everybody
Not right
shush.
now. I gotta at least say why we're having a meeting.
On mute.
Anyways.
Solar, the fuck? Why'd you change your profile picture back, bro? Come on now.
Oh, I just got FNAF flashbacks.
Y'all thought nothing.
All right. No.
I'm still wondering why we're still here waiting. Oh no, it's the army of pumpkin.
I'll take it.
All right. Today we're gonna be having a meeting about like recent events and like VDP. I'm sure there's these books right here. Everybody should know what VDP is by now. Valerian
Can I
Defense.
have a book?
Shit. Yes, you can have a book. Sit your ass down.
Thank you, Sir Mub.
Bella didn't even fully sign the fucking thing.
Ah, yes, the Valerian Defense Pact. Further,
Half of these
Mub,
executions
King of
just don't
Astron.
work.
Further peace and to stop for future world conquerors and establish trade. What?
I wonder who that was directed to.
Ah, yes, Crow.
Okay. Okay, what
I'm still wondering why half of these things are just for peace and trade.
So, as Mub was trying to say, the pact was obviously made due to the circumstances at the time. The pact was to bring peace and bring trade to basically any nation who joined it and any who were willing to work with it. These members were Astron, Draco. I'm gonna mispronounce it, so I'm just gonna say
Hey, I'm the only
Crows,
Astronian left.
Norgard,
We cared.
Helmsworth,
Firth.
and these groups
I'm the only
came
Astronian
together
left.
to form this
That's
pact.
crazy.
We don't care.
We heard it first time.
And
Ow.
obviously, there's been a few things that have been brought into question about the pact.
Yeah.
And now that is kind of why we're all here. As another idea was proposed. Oh my goodness, why did I have to vacuum now? This is why I can't wait to move out. Anyways, as I was trying to say, an idea was proposed by one of the nations specifically on an idea. And it is up to them where if they would like to come speak about it now or if you want to wait till another point to the meeting.
So this was proposed by Virenius.
Not now? Okay.
But this will be held in the future as we all grow and continue. But it is a good idea. Me and a lot of people in VDP are willing to like take up and then actually
Hear
do
it
this.
out.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm definitely one of those
No.
willing. So for the reason why I merged with Draco Pencelis was because I did not want to lead a nation anymore. Not mainly for that reason, but because I saw a unification between the two nations. Like I saw that it would be a good idea. And so I did that because I wanted to be in a nation where I could get things done with people I like and then grow steadily with a good pace.
And we will say, like, we did not force him to do it. He actually came to Draco himself to propose the idea. And right after that, Rilla also came over and threw in his hat as well. None of this was done against their wills. They have a right to leave if they really want to. We aren't going to hold them captive. Mub has chosen to permanently stay. Will is currently choosing to stay. I hope he continues to stay with us in the future. But
Is there anything?
clear up the
Is there
air.
anything? Is there anything anybody else would like to say to go ahead and state here? Because I know, like recently, Small Shark was killed. His stuff has been taken off him. He's struggling, and he's now having the time to have to put forth effort into grinding, and then getting all that stuff back. But our progress hasn't been bad. I don't know about other nations. I know Jagaria has fallen with the
Well,
death of
I will
John.
say, like, death of John, death of Shark, death of an innocent civilian that was just there and got murked in the process.
And I know others like Midnight Cruise here want to form a nation, Shadow Haven. I would be
How
down
about
to.
you get to the offer before
I would
we
be
continue
down.
with the small chat.
I would be down to see that nation form. The offer.
Yeah, how about
Well,
going to the audience with this?
I saw that it would be stated at a later date, but I don't know if Archon wants to step forward and state that. That would be sweet. But besides that, I'm all for growing and then getting other nations in the world. Is there anything anybody would like to say? Just because, like,
The offer.
we're on the topic and then we're at the meeting, so like, there's a lot of
I mean-
people that can say things that they've been wanting to say, but they don't normally say it in game. They always say it in Discord.
I'm just gonna reply to whatever other people say. So I'm just waiting. So wait, hold on. I was not paying attention. I won't lie. So did you tell them the offer? I had to turn on my
The
headset.
offer. So
No, we did not tell them
Irenius
the
has
offer
brought up
because-
Archon.
proposed the offer.
Archon.
Yes. So
They
They
have not
proposed
brought up the offer. We have given them
a
the floor
unification.
to bring it up, but they
Yes.
have not said anything
Yes.
onto it.
They have though. Like I read the whole message. It's in the group
Yeah,
chat.
but that's why we
It's
brought
not
them
public
to
yet.
the meeting,
So,
is so it could be
read the
in
whole thing again.
RP and
Is
everyone
that
could
I've
hear
pretty
it.
much I've pretty much said it's a unification of VDP and a lot of nations
Yo,
in
hold
VDP.
Whoa.
up,
Pope,
guys.
Yo.
welcome.
I swear, you two toxic ass boyfriends, bro. Y'all fucking gay. I don't care if you're my leader, bro. You always beating on each other. Weirdos.
I think it's a lovely idea to unify everybody, and then have. I don't know if we're gonna have a leader. It was stated that Rilla would be up for the position, and I'm not
I
saying
can't
that's
tell
not
if
a
we
bad
should
idea.
like each other, hate each other, or want to kill each other.
So practically everyone joins under one flag for what goal?
What goal?
That is one thing I never
Peace.
understood.
No.
They brought up
Like,
the
what's the goal behind
Leader for what?
getting
Leader
everyone?
for what?
think-
So Pope,
Unifying
you should.
to settle
Yeah,
all
I'm
violence.
I'm gonna go read the message word for word. That's what I'll do.
There has
Give me
been
a
a
sec.
lot of violence going on, but I would be down to unify, just
think,
to stop
you
all
know-
violence, and then have a set of laws people will actually follow, and then if they don't follow them, they will be punished
Okay,
properly.
guys, here is the message that they sent word for word. The idea of an empire. To stop all this war and chaos, we need more than just a treaty. A true unification is needed. One in which every single nation, city, colony leader can be heard and respected, just as much as the other. A treaty does not hold the power to create such unification, so I propose an empire, all of us united under one banner, and this time not because we are scared of possible threats that may form in the future, but rather because we want Valhalla to grow in many positive ways.
Yeah.
After unification of most of Valhalla, an emperor will be chosen alongside a council that is built of the most experienced and wise people alive. The emperor will serve as the face of the empire, but they will not hold all the power or control. The council will serve to keep the empire from making incorrect choices. In case the emperor is to make a decision without receiving feedback from the council, they will be stripped of all their power and a new emperor will be chosen by the people.
Okay.
That is
I see this
what
as
the
a-
message is, word for word.
I see this as a very good
And
idea
then they were
because we can all grow together at a really much faster, rapid pace. And then we can have proper systems in place with proper people to fill those positions.
Yeah, the question is who's going to be the counselor? Who's going to be our...
The
There's gonna be-
counselors.
apparently there's going to be a council consisting of a
I
number of
assume
people. I'd assume as any proper council should.
I will put that as the most active people, the most people that would contribute most to the actual empire.
I think it would
But we
also,
do not have a name.
The
I
council.
think it would be people of power currently.
council. Yeah, people
So-
of power, but like, then what if they just
People who know how to speak.
Well, people who have
know how to
current
get things
power.
done.
So
There's
they
people who
like
know how to
problem with-
actually
the
get
problem
things
with this
done.
council is like, what if they just don't like the emperor and they just try and take power for themselves?
that'd be the entire
Well,
council.
they would
And
be
if there's
they would be gotten rid of very quickly.
and if everybody
Just
unanimously
because of the
agrees on
people
that,
are a part of
just
that
be-
empire.
I think there's going to be
If it's a quick
massive
assassination,
divide.
But if it's a
For
quick
King.
assassination, like nobody's on, the Imperior dies really quick, we can always replace the Imperior with someone even better, if not just a little bit worse than the previous. But replacements are always there.
As I said, I feel like there's going to be a divide between the people that like the council and the people that like the king or emperor or whatever we're picking.
So a strong ruler, I will put a lot of really good PvPers up to that position, but you know, somebody who can die and then it won't impact the empire like entirely. It won't like cause a lot of chaos and divide. Say if the strongest leader dies, the strongest player dies at that position. We need somebody
At that
we
position,
can
I
spare,
think-
somebody we can expend.
man, okay.
Yeah, but
Just
why?
another quota.
Why is this so necessary? Why do we have to all go under one empire just to not fucking kill each other? I don't get that.
I don't know.
No
Ask
individuality.
Arton and
We all wanna
Oswald.
sit here.
Wow.
Oswald.
That is what this
That's-
meeting is here for. We are here to discuss this further.
Like
This
killing
is
each other,
a
apparently.
Right, no, but
proposition
you
about
don't-
Oswald
no.
and Archon.
But I could talk to them later, 'cause, you know, like, I can talk to them anytime. But
Well,
this
if
lovely
we think
little
about
meeting-
it-
I do. No, hold on, wait a second. I need
yeah,
to
my
just
bad.
simply ask, because you all seem so completely to agree with it, so quick to agree with it. But are you really thinking about it? You were all putting yourself under one banner, right? Had to completely split any individuality, power, and anything else unique to you amongst yourselves. Completely just ignore
Me.
anything your people said. You haven't even had a vote. You're just keeping this amongst the very few powerful people in your countries. You haven't done nothing. This was
I
just
brought every-
proposed, and
this
you're
was a-
already.
It's a public
just saying,
event.
Let's do it. Well,
It's a
obviously
public
now
event
we're
for
having a
everybody.
meeting.
So everybody can come in, give their opinions. I'm not saying nobody
Yeah,
can't.
but does their opinion
nobody's
really
coming up.
matter? It just seems like it's just going to be in your jurisdiction.
No,
I mean-
I've told people they could come up with their opinions. Like,
How I would do
can't
it?
physically stop people
I
from
can
No,
talking.
to be
juggle.
fair. Yes,
I
they
would-
may be able to. They may able to
Have
speak their opinion, but will their
public vote.
opinion really matter?
Not exactly.
I think public
I just-
votes would be something big.
But
So
also-
like important matters, like very like public important
Alright, fine.
matters
I'll
be
ask
decided
everybody.
with
I'll
the
ask
people.
everybody here their opinion on an empire. So starting with everybody in the
Everybody here is the powerful.
Yes.
Cookies.
Well, yeah, but their opinion, and then we put that all into a majority. If everybody agrees, and that's good. If
Cookies.
one person doesn't agree, well, that doesn't really matter because everybody else agrees.
Yeah, but that's the thing right there.
Bob, do
what
you
happens
agree?
to the people that don't agree? Are you just gonna force them to unite?
Hmm. I mean, it's
That's a
not a
good
bad
point.
idea. I don't really see anybody saying no to it.
You may only have.
Problem exactly.
Well,
There's
just,
no
let's just,
adversity.
let's
Which
just per
which channel
se,
is it on?
Just per se. Like, say Clayu and his nation or whatever he's a part of say
Five
no,
diamonds for
and everyone
one
else says yes, and they
diamond.
unify.
Oh,
That
okay.
leaves Clayu and his nation to face the biggest empire.
That's basically
Ever.
already happened. Basically, the most
Already
powerful
happened.
nations have already merged, and
Well,
One
except
Byron
for
is
Byron
sitting there.
everyone by
it's
more.
basically the most
than me.
powerful empire. It's already
I
happened.
can see this. The only reason I agree to this, I can see this as becoming the most functional kingdom,
Have
if
some
not
sugar.
empire.
Yeah, but what are you
If we
gonna do with
actually
that?
do it right,
Yes, but
this
like
could
I
be
said-
more
you-
functional than any previous kingdom.
Mub, I would not agree with that personally.
Think about it
We're
like this.
awfully quiet. Are
I
you
would like
good?
you to take a long. What? I'm not talking to you.
Uh,
Listen.
What do you think about
he,
it?
he
Dang,
assaulted
wow.
me.
Okay, so let's do a number tally real quick. So I'm assuming this is also including Norgard being a vassal and turning into mainland for whatever empire you're making. I don't know if it's going to be Viren or I don't know if it's going to be something completely different. I haven't been told that yet. But let's just do a head count real quick. Actually, you don't even need to do head count. Basically, 90% of the server, right? You are managing 90% of the server under one flag, automatically, off rim, right? So, what are you going to need to do? You're going to need leaders, a lot of them, and not just this council you speak of that's not going to be able to do much. What's going to end up happening is in this big old fantasy empire you have going on here in your heads, is that each of the council members, let's say there's 5. I had a council of 5 in my original.
A Wi-Fi cut out.
Bro, shut up. I'm sorry. Like, we don't care. Regardless.
You should.
Whatever. Regardless, right? We sit here with 5 council members, theoretically, right? What's going to happen is all the other members that aren't said council members or in a decent position for power are going to end up, if you want for functionality, having to be managed by one leader, right? So let's say there's 20 people in this nation and there was 4 council members, right? Each would take 5 members under their wing and manage 5 members for the most optimal, right? But what does this create? Oh, that's right. Power vacuum. You know why? Because that's not going to happen. We're not going to equally split members. And someone's going to want to go to someone else because they like someone else better. So what happens here, right? Unless you all get along perfectly, this has to go perfectly in every single known scenario. No adversity, and everyone's just like, oh yeah, let's be number 1. Let's just be this whole nation with 0 worries. Nothing to really strive for other than just placing down blocks. It's just no threat, right? Something's going to happen. A disagreement's going to happen. One of 5 counselors or one of 4 counselors is going to be like, fuck that. I don't feel like doing this anymore. And what does that cause?
Yeah, I
Causes
see.
a rebellion, and then that's a chain reaction. And your shit shuts down faster than any
Like I said, it's going to be
dynasty.
council versus king.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
see,
not
but
the thing. Listen,
the military could just be like USA and just wipe out any upcoming very, very
yeah, but then
quickly.
the military just
But-
said,
Not to mention
Yeah, what-
nations like
Let's
nations
just
disagree
say
with
the
each other all
military
time.
revolts against the people.
But people will disagree with each other all the time. You
Who's to say
physically
the
can't
king?
stop that. There's going to be
Like,
disagreements.
you're just
No
going
matter
on a
where-
lot
where
of
you go.
ifs. You're going on a lot of like theoretical, like, okay, let's
Yeah.
say whoever's rebellion. Let's say I'm one of these 5 council members, right? And I get my people. Like, let's say I literally just had a carbon copy of Calum under my wing in this council. And then we decide to say, fuck that, we ain't following these rules, and we try to break off. That is not going to be easy for you to control. I've already shown that I'm more than capable of taking on outnumbered forces. Like I've
I think
shown I'm able to do this, and I'm
an
able to lead
Well,
people
it's not
properly.
just the leader. It's the nation as a whole. So put in that aspect. If you are to be a part of this, then
Mhm.
yeah, you can contribute in that way.
Okay,
Like you can help
Mub,
with that stuff.
Mub, I got
This is why
something
it's
to
an
say.
idea.
Mub.
Yes.
I love your
Yes.
enthusiasm, but I think I want to hear what the people who proposed this idea to defend their own idea instead of having a completely another nation defend their idea.
I'm not as if
Yeah.
their nation. I'm part of their nation, but sure.
No, I'm not talking about you, Clayhill, because currently Mub
The
is
only reason-
defending their idea, and you are poking holes in
The
their
only
idea,
reason
and they're
I
not
agree
saying
with
a
it-
word.
Okay, well,
Yeah, the only reason I agree with it though is because I don't have any grievances with anybody. I can see myself getting along with everybody just because of I'm that person. I don't know about other people, but I can get along with everybody.
I do want to bring
and
up,
also what Saint said is valid as well.
this would be
Wasn't really
unpopular,
fast, so
but
sorry for not saying it.
the idea of elections, I know nobody really wants to give up power, but this could be a rotation. So if somebody in the council does not like
When
the current leader, you just wait till next term, then we got a new leader, they can vote for whoever they think is the best. People get a voice, they get to vote. It's democracy. And it's unpopular
Do we
because
want
nobody
to
wants
do
to bring up.
democratic empire? That's the question. Do we want to do a
Because
democratic
nobody
empire?
wants to give up power.
Do
I
you
was
wanna do a
considering it
democratic empire?
when I was
Because this
putting
is what
together
I mean, there
Helmworth.
wouldn't be a
I was
lot of
considering it.
disagreements. There would be, but it could eventually lead up to a revolution if, say, a lot of people don't agree, or we just get a
And
lot of people
also-
in the empire.
But then
I'll
that's a
just keep
new,
it
new
realistic
president.
here. I don't think no matter what combination of whatever people are in this room you want to put as council members in that regard, or even a single king or leader, has the leadership capacities to run such a large scale operation efficiently. And as Saint said, you need law enforcement,
why I
you need this,
suggested
that,
2
and the other.
kings.
You need all this shit that you have yet to organize, right? And I know you just proposed this idea, so I'm not going to go like, oh, you just aren't trying to. Right? I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you need to realize how much effort, and also, are you guys capable enough to do that? Because you need to perfectly split up power, have your own branches in the
I'm
government that you
confident.
control.
We would
all
be
of it.
creating an empire, the super nation. It would, of course, be hard, but we have so many people, so much resources, so much land. It would be
Are you capable though?
question.
If we combine all our resources, I say we can make a city all together, and then call it the
That is
capital
a real
city.
one.
I think we could make great things. It's just,
Now, I know my opinion doesn't matter very much, but I have a question myself. What are you going to do with the role? Are people going to still be able to choose the role?
that would work. I mean, it's sort of choose your role thing. I mean, I tried to go for it. Like, what do you want to be a builder? Do you want to be
So, do we
gatherer?
start
Do you
out?
want to be?
If we do this, where will we start out at? Will we start out as making a Discord setup with like all the roles and stuff? Where will we start out at? I assume that would be a starting point for an idea like this.
Wait, what did you say, Mud? I'm sorry. I was listening.
I assume a
think-
good starting point would be starting out with like making a Discord.
I
I
think
assume that would be a
Well,
good starting point
obviously,
yes,
for a
but
plan
not
like
invite-
this.
assuming if
million,
you're
yeah.
making a Discord, you are going full motion with the plan, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'd
sir.
make a Discord, but only people of power. So not actually like civilians yet, just like people who are like who make the decisions.
So, a Discord of people who have like any sort of opinion. The rest of the people just don't matter. Weren't you just talking about making this democratic?
Yeah,
So-
I could do a poll bot. It's not that serious.
So let's talk about this. At the beginning of the Revolutionary War, I didn't see all the people out there on their farms making a big difference. It was the Congress. It was all those people. Just start it up. Yeah, we're not going to have the people make all the decisions, but as we get forward, as we grow, as we
Well,
establish
A
ourselves,
leader.
then yeah, they're going to have.
But if you're literally not going to put your members
So-
in Discord,
so what you're
I don't
saying
know,
is-
it's just-
Is you don't
Because
give
it's an
anyone else
efficient
a
nation.
chance to get power. So that wait, no. You're saying we build something with people already who have power, and then tell other people that they have an
I'm not saying
opinion,
start
even
the
though all the
nation.
power is already gone.
I'm not saying start the nation with this. I'm saying
I'm
this is just a part where people can discuss things and start putting things together. If some of the current
Yeah,
leaders
but you said
see
the people
somebody-
with the power, so everyone's already going to have pre-selected power.
Barilla,
okay,
check
no,
your
this is
DMs,
like
and if you
current-
don't follow it, I will have to do command.
I'm talking like the current councils and leaders. I'm not saying this is going to be the definitive council and member and kings and whatever of
Oh,
the
small.
nation. I'm just saying this is like my DM.
And then you're
I'm just saying.
oh, small shark.
You guys said You guys are already giving people power. That's pre-selected power, so no one else gets a chance.
Yeah, no, but listen,
The power's
their
already given
their
out.
entire idea is that they're going to get these people with power and experience, yada yada, with this, that, and the other reasons, and they're going to equally split it into a council, right? That's their whole idea. So
Oh.
like, it isn't quote corrupt.
All
It
right,
would
can
have to
we
be-
have the people who proposed the idea to come forward for like
Yeah, I
at
think
least a
that makes
minute?
sense. They're
At
not
least-
even speaking.
It would be something.
I will be fine with at least a robot or something. Hear me out. Just a word or text about the idea.
So,
Yeah, Arcade, you should probably.
so to start off with Clayhu's idea, right? The council We need people with power because we can't just have farmers making the decisions for the greatest empire of all time, right? 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 Why
Oh, he wanted us to actually say it right back.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I mean,
my
come
bad,
on,
right.
can somebody confirm? Yes. Do we agree? Right?
Well, I mean, everybody should have a say, to be honest, because the kingdom couldn't fully function without every working member.
Say that again.
Why do we even have a king? Why don't we have like a president?
So the idea is to have an emperor, right? But we can have a king, sure. Oh, president.
Whatever. An emperor, king, same thing. But like, it doesn't really seem like much is changing. It just seems like y'all are calling it something different.
So the rules enforce that we have a face for the empire. So obviously a face is needed, which would be my proposal, Rilla. And we have the council to make sure the decisions Gorilla makes are the correct ones, which we are not going to be corrupting him or anything like that. But there's obviously going to have to be.
Well,
some...
let's just say hypothetically, what if he wants to pass a law that says everyone that I want dead I can kill?
That's what the
and just pays the councilman to agree with him.
Like I've said multiple times, this idea is a high risk, high reward. We either succeed or we fail miserably.
Yeah, but like, I'm not sure I want to be really around when y'all fail miserably.
Yeah.
Well, then here's a simple idea.
I'm not saying we
don't
can't
go around
recover,
being the one to
but we
make the
can
idea.
all
Mub,
recover.
shut up.
So
I want to hear this right now.
Damn, what about
So
correctly?
currently, the people who originally proposed this idea, and correct me, are now the ones that are currently thinking about backing out of this after their own member was poking holes in their own idea. Just making sure I understood that quick.
Say that again, AJ. Because I'm not too sure you understand what is going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Clehu was disagreeing with your idea, and so we're not too sure about.
Well, Clear
your
has his
idea.
own goals in mind, so we can't really change his mind,
Yeah.
can we?
Yeah, I feel as
I mean, there's
Clay, you
things
might
to
be just like
compliment
the
about it, but as I said, I don't know if the people here are exactly capable of running such a large-scale thing.
I'm
Nobody's really
sure.
tried,
I'm sure together we can try to work something.
obviously.
I saw a text the idea itself. So with the text alone, and then hearing all this too, I say it's a very good idea. It's just high risk. So I don't know about other people if they're willing to take a risk like that. It all just depends on if you're fine with losing what you have now, and then potentially getting something better.
the problem with that is if it fails, how are we 100% sure we're going to get back what we lost?
Look, here's the thing. You've already taken the risk
how
of joining Draco Pensalis. Why are you not willing to take the risk of joining an empire?
Who, me?
You all joined blindly
Nothing.
joined. You all blindly joined Draco. So what is so different with this empire?
I'm the one that got them all to blindly join, but it was a good idea. On my part,
I very much
thought
did
it
not
was a good
blindly join. I was very careful about planning and thinking about what to do or not. I didn't blindly join. It took a while for me to decide. And I think that taking another large step so soon is a bad idea.
I think we should take
see that.
small steps
It
with
take time.
building, and I think we should start setting it up before we actually put it all together.
Right.
I think a first small step we'd have to make is a definitive way of, or not definitive, but at least temporary way of actually keeping the peace, because this treaty does not seem to be doing much. And if we're not immediately doing this empire idea, we need some sort of way to keep peace going and not just have everybody throwing each other until this empire is up.
I haven't heard any big things since I got on of people killing each other. Is this a common thing?
It was
Not
all before you got
necessarily
on.
It used to be. It used to be. There
It's
was
less
like
Alright,
one
Jonah.
previously. And so,
There's been a couple minor assassinations since then.
but I'm confident with the people here that they could make it happen safely, and I will contribute to make sure it happens safely. And then I'm sure Pope will too, because look how big and strong he looks. He can protect
Whoa
the
there,
whole empire.
Budsky. Hold on. No, I wanted to say that no homo. I don't agree, Mub. Sorry about that, but I think you're on your own with this. I think the Empire is not a great idea.
I don't agree. I don't agree with it either. I think we should do a poll or like something to get everybody to be able to give their own opinion.
Well, I think the thing about it is everyone.
I think it's. I don't think Pablo's opinion really matters in this subject. Sorry, Pope, but Pablo is kind of the irrelevant like religion in the corner of the room. It's not like I really care what you say either way, but.
Well, to be fair. Why?
What is there to be fair about? To be fair, it's like.
All right, I'll just go back to my corner. Although Clay, your opinion's really not that trustworthy either, because you obviously got your own opinion in mind with your own goals.
Obviously, that's why I said it. Like,
oh my bad, you're right. Stupid, bro. What is this? You're just not the most trustworthy source.
To you, though.
Oh.
So,
I mean,
what we should do first is
saying.
we should build a plan. If we have a well-written plan, then we can make it happen very successfully. We just gotta have a well-written plan.
Obviously, like the empire is not going to be built in one day, in an hour. No, it's going to take time because we need to perfect stuff, but it can be done.
It kind of hurts to say this, but Clay is like the only one with like any sense of a brain on this idea. Like that kind of hurts, bro.
Bro, me personally would not let that slide. I'd firstly kill him right here and then, but that's just me.
Whoa there, Budsky. Hey, don't take a I literally complimented, bro. He's just telling people to kill me, bro. What is this? Get on for like an hour just to get threatened.
Yeah, there's benefits to said empire you want to make, but I do have to disagree on some portions, and also, yeah, okay, I don't particularly disagree with the council thing. Cheater. What do you want about?
He's in creative. He's in creative.
Who's in creative?
Yeah, he's probably screwed up. Jason, just sit down.
Mercury.
Leave him alone.
Fire. Nobody cares about your opinion. Your family doesn't even love you. I swear to God. This Minecraft's more important than your family.
Exactly. Oh, that was the wrong person. It went straight through him. Regardless, yeah, there's benefits to it, but then you also got to think about like this. What adversities they're going to be? There's going to be none. There's going to be a one whole ass nation. I know Eredor isn't going to merge into you.
Well,
unless you
we grow as an empire,
yeah, that's the thing. Like, if everyone joins, the people that don't join are the problem, are the targets. They're the ones that are trying to kill
it's just going to turn
people.
into. Well, actually, it's not turning into what you're doing. Is let's build a foundation of peace, so when we do murder, it doesn't look as bad.
Yeah, that's like you saying
that over by blood. Like
I see.
Really
yeah, I see that, but yeah, if we all form together, where's the challenge in that? We're all unified. But the chances are it's like if we all form together and grow at a super rapid pace, maybe other nations can grow and then form at a faster rapid pace.
Yeah, let's scare them into joining.
But no, we're not scaring them into joining. But get more people in the world at a faster,
you're not gonna,
rapid pace.
Your existence
no, because now they're gonna
pressure them into joining.
Yeah, because now they have this big empire that could easily destroy them. So join on the train and be protected.
Me personally, I think everybody should go out right now, find a friend, and then get them to join TR, and then that problem will be solved.
No, because everyone here is going to be joining said empire, and then said empire is just going to grow twice as large.
Well, if TR grows twice as large,
right,
we won't have a problem.
Still stands. Like until a rebellion happens, the problem is still the exact same.
I can see a lot of history coming out of this, personally.
if you want to die, Fire Master, I could just do it for you. I hope you know that.
On God, bro.
Do it.
Okay, fine. Oh, okay, that works too. Anyway. Yeah, I mean it just doubles the problem. If one dude comes in with a group of friends, like, oh, it's like 5 of us, that's our little nation. Oh wait, it's the 30-man Zerg that wants us to join them. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
For real, if anyone tries to make a brand new nation, new star, then this grand empire, are we naming it Zerg? Really?
No, I was just saying that because I'm a Rust player. That's literally it. But regardless,
I was about to say I'd rather kill myself than join a nation called Zerg.
yeah.
But like,
whatever he want to name it, he could do what he did.
our 50-man nation is going to scare any other little nation into joining us.
Right. When the entire Discord side is literally just like 30 plus of the exact same tag, and there's one Eridorian. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. Like, what's the opposition? Obviously, I'm going to join this person. Maybe it's because you kept shooting yourself with arrows? With no armor on. Maybe that's why you're a visitor. I don't understand. Oh, wait, they're not in VC, are they? They got kicked out. Forgot about
What was
that.
the whole plan of when we've already signed like a peace treaty? Might as well destroy it because we don't have any opposition. That's technically.
Well, no, the peace treaty was useless. I just threw like 8.
Yeah, the peace treaty is useless either way. So like, I don't know what destroying is gonna do.
Yeah, because it's
Defense
useless.
the defense pact was quote made to stop any other conquerors in the future, right?
But the main reason was I wanted actual communication between world leaders. I didn't see much of that until after VDP. And
Why am I even on there? I'm not a world leader, bro. I'm like a small nation leader.
And said,
like, how am I going to be the only one that's able to see the problems with the defense pack and like not be a world leader?
And then got things done, and then gained a following. People who have just gained a following, a nation, just anything significant.
For a scale of things on this little Minecraft server of ours here,
yeah,
they are considered world leaders, quote unquote. So,
who?
Yeah, any leader with like more than 4 people in their country that are semi-active. I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's just because of scale.
I'm moving over here, bro. There's so many zombies. I can't even hear what y'all are saying.
Turn down game volume. Easy.
They all like Gorilla for some reason.
Yeah. For real, really?
They all gunning for him.
I'm the chosen one.
He's already got a little empire.
Oh, how
going.
tasty is he?
Yeah, I got my own empire.
God, bro.
You guys?
We're all just about to him, bro.
Okay. Yeah, you want to make Rilla the emperor? Okay, may I remind you of a lovely event called Helmfirth?
We don't.
Yeah, that's a good point. I just want to see how we go. But yeah.
He's probably gotten better at his job, but regardless,
I don't want to be an emperor, honestly.
Clego, who would you see more fit?
Who would I see more fit if we're just gonna sit here and make an empire?
Let's just say Cleo. Honestly, he did a good job.
No.
No,
it's like me, pick me.
No.
You're not for it though, so.
I ain't
All right,
really
like
to sit
let's just say out of the blue we need to pick a leader. Who we pick?
We need an Emperor Palpatine.
You know, honestly,
Somebody
if my homeboy was not banned from the video game, I'd say him. But he's not here, so I'd say AJ.
This man just gave me stuff. Let me. Oops, I don't know why I just pointed. This man just gave me something. Let me reach into my pocket. You can have a feather.
AJ might not be the most active. He might not be
I'm poor.
all trades.
Here.
He's mature enough to have conversation, talk about these things. He's not an idiot.
Here, you can have that back.
I think
he's on enough, and he helps his guys out, and he can manage shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep Golden Apple then.
Archon could be another one if you want, but that's up to you guys.
But I feel like we didn't do the
I swear to God, why does it keep making me point?
with Archon, so like bias would be with the current leaders. And I know some with the current members, but maybe less.
Should have brought my staff. Swear to God. No. I didn't sell my staff. Oh, I got Nyx to enchant that. That's literally like the sign of admin abusing. You know how much I could like hold over his head with that. Gorilla, stop bringing them back over here. I swear to God, bro.
But otherwise, I don't really know who would be a just leader. And if you're going to do a council idea, which objectively isn't the worst idea, because that splits up workload for you all.
Why don't we just do an anonymous vote on who we think should be the king, and who we think should be the...
That's up to you. As I said, I'm not contributing to that.
Well, yeah, we know you're not going to do it. You're really against it. I really don't know where I stand at this point. I've heard a lot of different opinions.
At the start of this meeting,
It's-
how am I?
I mean, little callback to what I was. Also, AJ, your mic is really, really bad.
Honestly, AJ, just drive down to Walmart and pick up a new one right now.
I mean,
Okay. I think
I
the
can see
idea
some
of an
people-
empire needs to be thought out more because obviously not everyone's on board. Obviously, there's a whole lot of issues even if we decide to do it.
I'm seeing a whole lot of holes in
Yeah.
your cheese right
so I
now.
could see some people.
Yeah,
some people
I personally...
currently can be seeing the idea as like a trap. It's not set in motion. You're not technically trapped right now, but once it's set in motion, like you gotta at least defend it.
Well, I think
You
I
can't
feel like
just
it's just
keep on
a
disagreeing.
forceful act of...
You gotta at least fight for
I feel
something
like it's
if
a
you want it
forceful
to
act of
happen.
peace.
You gotta fight for great
Yeah, but
things
and
to
then
happen.
what do you, there's nothing to be fighting against if you all merge together. That's the end all be all for a while at least, and then some point
Fight for
some
great
shit's gonna
things is
happen.
in actually make it happen.
You know, I fought.
I
for
think
great
the
things,
second
and
that
then
it does merge,
really-
all other opinions, the king and the counselors goes away. It's gonna happen the second we make this empire. Every single opinion except for whoever's emperor and whoever is on the council is gonna go away.
Yeah,
But
but
even
this
then,
isn't
at
an
that point,
empire.
equals
the
dictator
emperor-
over the entire world plus more corruption. Could not
We
say it
won't
better.
be built off of El Bozo getting murked. Your nation got destroyed. I'm an empire now.
Well,
I feel
either
like
way,
you're
either way, either
exposing
way.
somebody.
Nah.
No matter what.
But we won't be built off of blood, technically. It
I
would
gotta
be
go,
a
guys,
lot of
bye.
people leaving their own nations and then making something brand new.
Hold on,
Why
somebody
would you
said
listen,
something.
don't kill
It's
each other?
just,
I mean, that would be a
I can
great
see
idea.
people should have heart to at least, change.
How about this?
I think
Not
that
everybody.
Between all of you, because realistically, I'm just here, and I have a lot different opinions on how things should be going than literally everyone else here. So I'll leave that to you.
Yeah,
I'll just be listening.
everybody's opinions should be
I feel like me and Clay's opinions are
consideration.
relatively similar.
Well,
on this-
mine's just
on
from a
this
different
anyway.
background because my empire was
They're good
made
opinions.
off of like blood, sweat, and tears, and just conquering literally everything.
Emphasis on the blood.
Yeah, and then now, now it's cool and all, but now I get to sit here and watch one be made because everyone signed a paper. It's like okay, good to know.
Well, I didn't
What I
sign a
guess I
paper, so
understood.
to be fair,
Signed a few papers.
I wasn't-
mistakes,
We're
I
all
was
gonna we're all gonna poke a little hole in our fingers, and then we're gonna do the blood signing instead this time.
why wasn't I invited to sign a paper?
And,
You're gonna be
What is
signing
this?
that blood.
Nation leader.
yeah, and like new nation, new.
Ah, fair. He's got me. No. Why am I even part of the defense pack? I
Boss
feel like
signed it.
my opinion on the defense pack is like complete. Oh yeah, he did. So technically, he signed it for me.
No, you've already just stated your opinion, and it was taken into consideration. That's why we're not going through with this
Right.
idea. Is because of your guys'
Ooh, narrow.
opinions, and they're really good opinions. At least 2 people have opinions in this, and a couple others I know.
Somebody gave me a.
And there's a
Slurm
lot of
free.
people that just aren't speaking. This is why you guys are saying we should do a poll.
Some more.
I
thoughts?
stated my opinion. Clay stated his opinion.
Saint's been talking, but nobody seems to.
I think we have two options here. One being the empire or just the complete obliteration of the server in general. Because activity is going to drop when Viranius declares war on Ephastro, or when Ephastro declares war on Viranius, like they plan to. Because I know Small Shark is in this VC, so he can hear me. And
Uh-oh.
I hope he understands that I
he
know.
left.
Oh, well, he's got. Well, he's still in here. He's still in here. He knows what is about to happen between the two nations. So it's either
I know Renee's right there.
either Viranius wins because Ephastro does not have the people or the power or the resources to actually win, and they collapse, which leads to the death of the server inactivity. or we create an empire and we all start to do things together.
Or we could both stay individual
see
and
that.
just not fight each other. And
But do you think?
peace,
Do you
have
really think Small Shark is
activity.
going to proceed with that? I mean, have you seen your war chat, like your chats? Look at their Discord.
Should
No,
server.
I haven't. I haven't been on that.
You're in their Discord server,
I
Gorilla.
haven't been on the server in a while.
But all of his things, they're in preparation for war.
Small
Because you
Shark
think
is
that you guys are
not-
going to fight.
Small
Small
Shark
Shark isn't
is
gonna go
not
declare
worthy
war.
of being king.
He's not going to go declare war, though.
I think we need to get a neutral individual out
There's no
here.
neutral individuals in this place.
I'm not gonna.
Everybody's got a
And
party.
I'm not gonna take full credit. But I did kind of, set the plan into motion before it actually happened to make a fast show. But my opinion still matters. So like, I don't see us going to war. I haven't been told anything about war. I haven't been involved in any of that. But making a fast show.
I
was
haven't been
not
told
to go
anything
to
about war either.
That was not the plan to go to war after making a fast show. That was not the reason I did that.
It seems like somebody, a certain somebody in this room, not to be pointing fingers here, is kind of already starting to try to start a war. Not pointing fingers.
I wonder who.
I just wanted to work
wonder.
together with a bigger group of people, and then not to mention I'd be willing to go with an even bigger group of people I could work with to make.
I just
Okay.
think keep
Something
shooting me, bro. What have I
Okay, how
done
about
to you?
this? How about this, right? Because one of the main concerns, it seems, amongst all of you is what will happen to newer nations. What's going to happen then? Like, what are you going to do with them?
Ooh,
They're
arrow.
just there. What if they don't agree with you? And then you just can kind of just stomp on their feelings and just like, suck it up. I'm 20 times bigger than you. The fuck you gonna do? Like, it's just, that's just how it is.
I'm just trying to build it. I'm just
Not
trying
like
to build
we're
a church
keeping
out here,
people
bro.
to the idea against their will. Say current leaders or current people that agree with the idea can just leave and then actually make the idea happen. But the people that don't agree,
Yep.
they're not forced to actually do the idea.
If someone changes their mind after the Empire's
If-
creation, would you let them go? Would you let
If
them
someone
have
changes their
land
mind.
Without
that they
war.
I mean,
gave
I
Because-
don't.
Empire?
That's pretty much what I did with Midnight Cruise here. He did not want to merge after I had decided to merge. He wanted to do something on his own. But
Yeah,
before
but
that,
you didn't get it. You didn't get Astron
before that though, he was already originally going to leave Astron.
already.
So
Or
it's just the people who don't agree with what they have right now. If they want to continue and do something different.
Right.
Now I understand
Empire
I'm
is
just a
official for server activity.
tiny little nation.
so-
Actually, I'm not even a nation. I understand I'm just a tiny little religion, but I'm just saying, if we were to make something so huge and so powerful, it would have to be practically foolproof for nothing to happen. And this thing has like plenty of holes in it, and it would probably collapse.
Most of the holes are just
within,
the
like, a
people you're gonna
month.
be putting in charge. Let's hope you don't make that mistake. It's not a particularly bad idea. I came off a little hostile earlier with that, and it's not a particularly bad idea.
Just a
And
little
hold
bit.
Point, just a little bit. I am like half awake regardless, but
I gave an opinion. You told people to ground stomp me pretty much, but okay. Just a little aggressive.
Bro, all the mobs are lagging me out, I swear.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, server activity is a big part of this discussion. It's just like right now there isn't really much of it. But here's another problem. Individuality is also a part of what people like. Me personally, when I was logging on every day, back when I was running Caleb and shit, I was logging on because I knew that there was shit to do, and I had opposition.
Oh, it is Calum? I always thought it was calcium.
Well, you're just not very literate.
Like
are
the
you?
like the nutrition thing. I don't know.
Read.
I thought it was.
Read.
I thought it was
Latin.
I'm not a Latin individual, bro.
aren't you like the leader of a religion and religion all about the
Yeah. That's me. I'm Pope, bro. I'm Pope of a religion,
That's a
bro.
better name. I like
My
Calcium
name's-
better.
All I'm saying is your God's fake. Stop talking to me. Regardless.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa there, Butsky. Whoa. This
Whenever
got
I've ever
really
seen a
religious.
fly in Minecraft. The closest thing I've seen to that is a bat.
Precisely.
Not getting anywhere
Pretty
here.
W.
Yeah.
That's because you're not holy enough to see him.
He's got a
Yeah,
point.
you're
We're
not holy
getting
enough to see
anywhere.
him.
Nobody's bringing up
Because we're
good
just
enough
in
points where
hot debate.
making a difference.
Purple flies every day.
Exactly. So
I
What do
think
we do?
I
at
just
the end of the
think-
day,
I
my
think we can
opinion
just get
won't have
this,
mattered.
It's getting solved by more people. It can be solved by getting more people. It's not an issue. Yeah. We're just talking core players.
But,
aren't we?
I have one little question.
I think at the end of the day, my opinion won't matter, and it will come down to those who are in charge.
What if someone like me per se chose not to go through with this whole idea of
I wouldn't have to.
Who even is this kid? I've literally never seen him on.
I don't know. I've seen
You're
a couple.
never on.
You're never on.
on every single day, bro?
That's fair.
But what about little people trying to become a kingdom like per se me? And I decide not to do that. What would happen?
Oh, is he newer?
No,
No, that's
he's been
what I
here
was
for a
saying
while.
earlier. How are you going to react to other kingdoms that don't fit your agenda?
So I think
There's many questions to be asked.
Arcton
What's
or
your
whatever.
goal? I think you just got to be honest about what your goal
Yeah.
is. Because you're saying
I
it's
think-
for server peace and everything, and that's cool, but like, is it really?
I think
Or is it
Archon's
so
gonna
we can have
answer this
one big
question.
empire and have no threat to you? It doesn't matter about peace, because peace means no violence. And if there's another group of people, which there inevitably will be, that and you don't like that, there's going to be.
This is why we brought up Rilla as the leader, because we know Rilla does not want to die and go to war and then just get slaughtered again. This is why Rilla was
nobody
put up
wants
to the
that.
position, because we know
Again, he says.
we know he can make decisions and not rash decisions that will just affect everybody.
He did make me his military leader.
Right,
Yeah,
but you're talking
and then I
about
learned from that.
gorilla that is
I
like
know
he didn't know what
that
to
I'm
do.
not- I was in a spot where I was not recovering. That I was stuck.
Yeah,
The
and,
fact
like,
that Clay
nobody
said he
wants
did make me
bloodshed
his
or
military
war.
leader he just bribed me into doing it, bro.
Jason, that's not
Low-key.
true. There's a lot of people who want
It's kind of fun.
bloodshed and war.
But
There are
whatever.
people who want that. So you can hold your tongue on that one.
Nobody wants
Come
bloodshed
on,
unless you're trying to,
Play.
do a Hitler. Conquer the world.
No,
That's the goal.
no.
Conquer the world.
That'd be
I can only
Hitler.
wonder who that sounded like. Goodness. That's something really in my
It's
throat
Quaalude,
there.
but like 5 times worse in our baby edition.
What is me but 5 times worse on baby
What
edition?
happened?
This
Midnight
whole thing?
Curse.
Oh,
Midnight Curse.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Who?
No, you were saying he was going to conquer the world.
Why
That's,
am I getting tagged so much? Yeah, fights are just conflicts bound to happen. Don't be foolish and say that you can prevent it forever, and you can't guarantee a win. Mock war, for example, 6v12. How'd that end? Having the numbers doesn't particularly mean having the power to do anything, and when it comes to it,
I
You do,
just
yeah.
don't think
it,
peace
it
is
all
really
comes down
attainable.
to strategy, EP.
If core players aren't getting on and they're not playing, it's because there's nothing left for them to do. Having a bigger country would not change that. Or whatever it is that we're.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just shut up now. I'm gonna let Archon have the floor. I feel like this is kind of his entire.
Yeah, we've been arguing over
I've
this,
just been,
but
I've been beefing my own leader over this.
he's not bringing up his own.
It's not a bad idea. You just guys
idea.
gotta do a lot of revising.
It's a draft. He brought it up today. This isn't.
I definitely didn't revise a whole Draco, Pencelis, and Astron. So I'm definitely down to do it again. But this time in Empire.
Well, yeah, recruitment's a separate issue though. For a server, same.
I never really recruited. I just merged. Recruitment for TR, I can.
We can do that.
I can go back.
Last
to
night
my-
we had quite a decent success with that. Actually, we got some people, like Outwits. I think Mercury.
Ice cream, look at Packy here.
Like, yeah, like, you need to actually get people that will put in the time and effort, not people that'll just straight up you get in and then leave.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Becky, you were a
my
part
final
of the
note-
whole process, right?
Although it-
You know how I do it.
Okay, I don't think it's the greatest idea because I think individuality is really just needed. But if you're gonna
I
do it,
agree with
so-
him.
always
I don't
possible, at least
see.
for a while. Don't be foolish and
I just
think
got to
that
do it.
perma
You
peace
got to
is
do it
not
like
gonna happen.
5 million times a day.
I
It
could
could
see
be
myself.
me. It could be
I think-
anybody that. Mhm.
All I'm saying is I could see
think
myself
Lisa
getting
didn't
on
work.
and playing until I get full diamond armor and I'm just like OP. And then there's really nothing left for me to grind for and play for because it's peaceful. There's nobody to fight. There's nothing to do. Like,
But like my question also is, if we're gonna reunite the server under one big peaceful flag, what's the point of y'all talking about all this military? It seems like you guys know that it's not gonna last. So
Military,
you need
as
the
in
military.
you know what the feds do, right? You know what the
Don't worry
fucking
yet.
defensive shit does, right? Yeah, military is
I'm sorry,
for
what is
defense.
language?
Military was made for defense. It's not just pure offense.
Yeah,
That's not
fair,
what
that's fair.
military is.
But like you guys seem like you're showing off this whole idea of peace and
But
everybody gets
the
along.
military,
And
the
then-
military is just
No, and then
badass.
you have the
For real.
military to make sure
It's just
everyone
badass,
is in
dog.
line.
Empire of that theoretical size, they could just make a military in a snap of a finger. Like it doesn't really. You don't need to
That's
have
true.
one there. Like if someone's gonna be beefing to them, they'll just be like, oh, all right, let's just get like 7 members
But I
from
also
the
think-
military real quick, send them over there.
I
Like, it's
also
not
think
like-
that there might just be one group of these leaders, myself not included, that are just trying to keep their power while getting rid of everyone else's.
Well, that's a whole.
Actually, I feel like they're
I
more
don't really
trying to
feel like
add,
that's the
because
problem here.
it's really up to these few leaders who are going to vote who's king and who's council. So what if these people, these just individuals, are going to vote each other, and then when they're in power, who's going to stop them? Because now everyone else has shared their power, but the only people it's been shared to is these councilmen.
Right. That's why we need to work a system, a proper system that actually works. We're not just going to make an empire in one day and decide who the ruler is, who the council is.
You guys,
Like this takes
you guys know.
it takes time.
Yeah, you guys know how like the title systems work. So an empire would just be a bunch of kingdoms forged together, making one. But I assume that there is disagreements in empires between kingdoms that are a part of the empire. But it's pretty much just there's one ruler that leads multiple kingdoms.
Well, I already
I
put
don't
my
think it's,
input on
I don't
it.
think it's going to work, but
I think it could work.
that is my opinion.
Unlikely. You need to be really selective with who you choose as leaders.
I think
and
it's
if someone's
possible, not
holding up their
probable.
weight, you just get them out of there. You got to be really ruthless with it.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that we have to like destroy multiple cities, make one big city, and then call it the empire. We can have like multiple cities forged together as one empire, and then have a massive capital city.
Yeah.
And then we all could build that in our own. We can all shape it our own way, how we want it.
Yeah.
As I said over time and time again,
Right.
it's possible, but it's not probable.
I'm gonna let Archon have the floor now. I feel like we've just been cutting them
Yeah,
off.
go ahead, Archon.
It's a
I'm
good idea.
I already have my input.
Hope, what do you think it's not possible?
I think it's very much possible. I think we can probably most likely achieve peace, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's not probable. It's doable. It's just not going to happen.
Okay. I mean, I understand
The
your point of
chances
view,
of
but like,
everyone
there's
actually
also
giving up their
Draco,
power.
like all of Draco United, and that's like mostly like what 95% of Valaria. And I mean, what is the difference here? There is no difference except Small Shark is not going to be king, which is why he opposes this opportunity.
Well, I mean, if we just look at Draco, didn't their king almost instantly get assassinated?
Yes.
Like, so what's to say that doesn't just instantly happen again, and then we all break out into a war to fill that power
The
vacuum?
activity will prevent that. There wasn't much activity in Draco at the time to
It's
actually
just-
prevent it from happening.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. idea.
But I'm just
All
saying.
I'm saying is
there's like
that
a
I feel
councilman.
throughout time that somebody is gonna just like start a revolution, and then it's just gonna go straight downhill.
Well, so
And the
I
thing
think
about it is, it's
revolution
gonna be
is-
one of us.
But like,
It would
okay,
be
let's take this into
probable.
consideration. Nobody considers all these things when they're creating a nation. They're not like, oh, but if I make a nation and then a revolution happens, what's gonna happen then? And they give up on making the nation. Like, you gotta be willing to take these risks to achieve something good.
It is very high risk, high reward, though, like you said.
That's
But
the
so was
thing,
Draco
yeah.
Pencelis, was it not?
Yeah,
Worrying
but
completely
like,
about a what if scenario of the absolute worst is not something you should do.
well, right now,
Anything
right
really.
now we're on the brink of war. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to kill each other,
It's a Cold War right now. That's the
and
best way to put it.
let's just say we really weren't on the complete brink of war before the unification, and now we are. So now that
Because
we're
there's
in the
two
Cold
main
War
parties.
and we're trying to make peace, well, there's two main parties. But I think
Before the
that
merge,
ever since the merge, now the world is trying to go to war again.
you can't
You're
blame the
bored.
merge. There's
Keep it,
two
just keep it
parties.
a buck. You're bored. You're bored, but you want to be saints. You're bored. You want to kill people. It's just how you are. You want to fight people. You want some interesting shit to happen. It's just how it is.
We could
Most of you. I
host
could tell you, like,
tournaments.
he's always preaching.
I think it's a good idea.
host
We have our
tournaments
own
within the
private.
empire to
I
do
think
that stuff.
Nick's would be willing
Tournaments
most
within the
likely.
empire.
If
That
you
like
have
say
private
if you win this
Coliseum.
tournament, you get a reward, like a high reward. We can like up the rewards,
Well, yeah, there's
like
rewards.
past the champion.
Thing. That's cool. And
Like you
everything.
get you get a set for like winning. You get
Yeah.
5
So
sets for
I
winning.
think a private
You're
Coliseum.
missing.
Nick could set that up.
No, wait, shut. You're missing the point. The point is there's no stakes behind that. Yeah, there's rewards to gain. Yeah, I'd participate, get some sets, get some rewards. That's cool and all, but there's no stake to it. You want stakes. You want something interesting to happen. You just aren't admitting it to yourself.
Now, if we made
This is how
the
it is.
loser is RP dead, in
That
which
doesn't
case that might be a little
change
more high
anything.
stake,
It's
high
just one
entertaining.
person. People want to fight for something greater than themselves, do something greater than themselves, follow one person. That's the whole point of what a leader is. And then even the leader has something they're fighting for in their personal mind that's greater than themselves 90% of the time. Just admit it, you guys are bored. That's just how it is.
I mean, personally, I'm not bored, but
Well, you're never on.
I just
so
don't think
you're,
peace is
like,
gonna.
You can't really.
Hey, shut up, buddy.
It's true.
I'm bored,
Oh,
but I don't want war because I'm shit. I'll lose. I'm
And
just
that
not built
boredom
for
is
it.
going to
My boredom isn't
intensify
clenched.
under one single flag.
It's not
I
clenched by
also
bloodshed like
agree.
yours is.
Even as when I was like active, I got really bored when someone wasn't fighting. So when war broke out, even though I wasn't involved, I found it interesting and funny that everyone else was dying. It was kind of entertaining. It's not really as much fun if you just sit around and do
like
nothing.
watching people die, which you do you, I guess. And also, really, I
Yippee.
explicitly said not people like you because you always preach peace and this, that, and the other. But a lot of people here are just acting like they don't want to fight people and kill people. It's just how it is.
I think everyone's
You
pretending
gotta
like they
count
want
that.
peace.
Exactly.
You just want to look
That's what we
good.
need to work against.
But do you really want it? Like, are you sitting here being like, yes, I want no death, no risk of other people. We'll build up a military, not just because we want to
Well,
go
there's-
fight people. for
There's
the
other things
inevitable
besides
fight.
death that is fun to do, like
Well,
you
yeah,
know
it's
the
not
jokes,
fair that-
joking around. That stuff is fun too. Just joking
Yeah, but
around,
you're playing-
fake death.
I'm playing Minecraft.
I think if
when
we
when it gets serious, you can be serious.
I think
There's
if we
other
make
stuff
this server
besides killing.
completely
This is something
peaceful,
to think
everyone's
about.
gonna leave and start playing different games.
There's
Yeah, but it will
dungeons
never
will
be
come out.
completely
We have
peaceful. There will still be murderers and stuff
We
like
don't-
that.
know when dungeons are
It
coming
will
out.
Yeah, but
They'll
if we have
come
an
out
army to deal with a
eventually.
single murderer,
You're saying like the real world right now, there is a war, but there used to be a time when there was a lot of peace.
After World War II.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, after World
Political
War II.
news was kind of
Then we had
boring.
Korean War, and then we had Vietnam, and then we had all the Cold War
In
BS.
Vietnam.
said that. Yeah.
I think
But
wars are
I
about
think-
to happen,
I
but the
think
Empire
really-
can help rebuild Valaria for the time being because it is currently in a very stale state. So if we're all able to focus on building our cities, building our towns,
I think
making our
Valerian is
nations
in
better,
a fragile piece.
things could be
always
more
there.
interesting when war
If there's
comes.
peace,
Yeah.
it's fragile. We're not going to get
It's like something
steady.
I tried to do.
I think
I know.
I think
don't
one
get on me about
kill
your
or-
messages. I understand. I'm just saying. I did give people
I think,
options
to be
to
honest,
join me. I'm just saying they could have joined me before that war happened. I'm just
Not
saying.
not to mention that if we do build a big city and like we do a bunch of these builds as an empire and then we eventually fall apart, it gives more aspect to like you're not just conquering barren land, you're conquering actual cities now because they
Right.
were built cities.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I won't lie. I
So
like
that's
that.
funny. He says he told
really been
me
doing
I
a
like
lot of
watching
build.
people die, and he
I just feel
he
like
likes
if
raiding
you wanted,
cities.
If you want it to be fully optimal and you want it to be like successful, I feel like you should just keep your intentions clear and don't lie to yourselves. That's a big problem with it that I was seeing. Just don't lie to yourself. For whatever reason you're doing it,
Well,
you're doing it for that exact
I think if we're doing this for the better of Thrones Rising, there needs to be a war. I've been around and I've seen
Not right
this
now.
Discord.
It is a
and I
pointless
noticed,
war. There is no need to fight that war because people will only stop playing
But
the
every
server
time,
once
every
the war
time,
happens.
every time there's a war, the server grows.
Yeah, but this one's pointless. There is
large
no
amount.
point in this war that is about to happen.
There's always a
It's caused
point
a
of
lot of
war.
people
There's
to
always
have
an
So then both
agenda.
parties need to calm down. I think that's a big thing. Everybody's getting pissed at each other, drawing their swords, but we don't know why.
There used to be so
Like,
many other
because you
nations.
don't like
Now that
me.
we've had all these wars, there isn't as many, and then people are forming together, and
As
then it
if
just keeps on
a
getting bigger.
gigantic empire merging into one really solves that problem. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Now, I don't know who said that it's a pointless war, but I think we all know that's wrong, like a lie. There's always an agenda behind war.
Well, obviously, but
There's
when
the
he says
spoils of war,
pointless,
there's
he means it's pointless in
winning.
that exact in this scenario. Pointless as in after that war, shit is gonna die. I will agree with him, at least for a while. And also,
So
I feel
candidates,
pay attention to saying
candidates
keep
that
saying
can
get more players. This is true. Just get more players.
candidates that can make things happen. Agon came up with the idea. It's a great idea. If he can come up with a great idea like that, he should just lead the empire because he can come up with several other great ideas.
I find
I
it
still think
hilarious
Gorilla.
how you're using every word that I'm texting you in this fucking argument. It's like wild.
Because you're not saying anything.
I don't talk.
Bro's giving.
But they're
Bro
good
is
ideas.
the.
It's
She's like
just-
the little micro. She's the middle microphone in the guy's ear, like the earpiece, bro.
Biden's earpiece. Yo.
I'm having multiple people tell me things, but
For
they're not saying
real.
it themselves. Like
That's
AJ was talking about his disagreements with it, but he's not really saying much. I guess it's his connectivity.
Why is nobody DMing me, bro? What is this? R.I.P.
But we're
bro.
having some deep conversations.
Sorry, my
with them.
opinion doesn't matter. I think the problem is everyone wants to control. Nobody wants to be controlled.
Something because I need to order something. Y'all keep doing your thing. I'll be listening. I'm gonna be getting some shit. I don't know. Have fun.
Oh,
I'm just saying, everyone wants to control. Nobody wants to be controlled.
That's wrong. Just saying. We have this lovely term called sheep that I like to throw around.
Right.
Bro, that's fair, but even the sheep want to be in charge.
Well-
Nobody wants to be the sheep. Everyone wants to be the
For some
wolf.
people, but what mostly defines what a quote sheep would be is practically it doesn't matter if they want to be controlled or want to be controlling. They ain't gonna do shit about it. That's just that's
That's the thing, bro. Everyone here, everyone who has power isn't gonna give. 'Cause they don't want to be the sheep. I think the thing that's scaring everyone out of this idea is, if I don't become a councilman or I don't become a king, I have no power here.
But
I think
you
that's
just
but you
don't-
have the opinion of
point.
Everyday world.
let's wait. Can we consider something real quick? If you're not going to become a council member or the emperor, then do you really even deserve the power to be in that rank you are right now? Small Shark,
That's
in my
fair,
opinion, does not deserve to be king. So, for me, I don't think he deserves a seat in the council or as emperor at all.
think taking him out of the
the-
council in
I think
general
the
is a
inevitable
bold move,
question.
considering
Gorilla.
Yes.
You
I
got
think
pipe
taking
on
him out of
you?
the council, the idea of the council entirely is
You
a
gonna
bold
pipe
move,
on you?
considering
Hold on, hang
that
on. I got one.
Oh,
considering
great.
he's
Who?
a
I got one.
Oh,
Hell
he's a
yeah.
king currently. I think having him as at
Oh,
least
hell
having
yeah.
some power would be important,
Here,
just
here.
because
You light it up for me. You light it up.
his experience, he has history, he has all that sort of stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo.
All right, it's good.
I'm muting your ass. I'm just saying. Why you?
But this is good though. We're actually having people disagree because you're gonna need people to disagree in your council. Like you're gonna because
Right.
the opinions they all matter, or else plans won't happen successfully. So you're gonna need people to like disagree.
I'm just saying, I think that this is a great idea. Yippee. I think everyone's saying that because they have a chance to have power. Like, as if, not just as an example, I'm going to use Archon here. Archon, I feel that if you didn't become a king or a councilman, you wouldn't agree as much on the idea
But I
as
do.
much as you would if you had.
I don't care if I'm.
No, I'm just using you as an example as
Okay.
other people. So if Archon here decided, hey, I'm on board with the idea if I get to keep some of my power, and then he's like, no, you're just a random civilian, nobody cares about you, then, ooh, sugar. Anyway,
You can't
I
say
think
these things.
that
Not a
if
damn
you-
person in this call gives a flying fuck about anything that any other woman in this server has to say. But fine, I'll say it.
No,
The
that's true.
Aegon person, I think he should be the emperor. He's literally the only person that knows everything detail by detail.
You can make the
I
idea,
agree he didn't want to be, so yeah, counter argument.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. This from what I'm seeing.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. I feel Archon wouldn't want to be united under a banner if he loses his power anymore. I mean, he might want to if he had like a spot in the council or he was a king, one of the two.
I see what the example you are, but he's quite literally subjectively reducing his power in anything. Because if he cared about that, like I did, he would just
Like I
declare
said, he was
war
just
on
an
you.
example.
Yeah, I know what the example you're making is fine. I'm just saying for Archon specifically, in case you were being specific to him. Like
I was not.
okay, but yeah, just like
Yeah.
he's nerfing himself practically. Oh my god.
Pretty much, but either way, I still
I
feel like even
completely
Mub
disagree with the
playing
idea. I
anybody
think that we
here.
should have more kingdoms. If
I already
anything.
nerfed myself.
I think that we should
Yes,
have
Pompey,
more
no.
kingdoms, and that
Yeah,
there
that's
should
like
be
his
more people like in the
view.
kingdoms. That way, it's not just one giant kingdom.
Well, we can have two other kingdoms, but like, is Draco
This
willing
would
to
be
split back up?
I think whoever's in charge
No,
of
I think
Draco
we
is
need
not
to
going
get
be
new
willing to
members.
let it split up.
Finally, someone read Saint's message.
What was that?
I don't think Archon should have to split
I
up.
swear to
at
God,
all.
if it makes me point,
Me?
Archon
Yeah, I-
got those members fair and square. He, you know,
No, you're thinking of
everybody,
the wrong
every
person.
leader
You're
works
thinking of the
towards
wrong
what they
person.
have.
Yeah.
You think it's Small Shark? You think it's Small Shark, not Archon. I think it's Small Shark.
yeah. Archon does not have
Either-
very,
either way,
very many
It's just
members.
been- it was just a basic rebrand of pros.
I agree with
practically.
Saint. Even though
I
Saint
think what we all
basically
need
just
to-
copied
what
what
we're
I
talking
said.
is core current player base. Because recruitment is very like getting people on this game is a very 50-50 process. Like a lot of times, it don't
But
work
see, if
for
there's
shit,
enough
but
of
it
us
does work.
doing it,
well, I think that's
if
because
there's enough of us
I
doing
think
it,
Minecraft's just dying out a little bit.
Nah.
Like Minecraft is still fun, but I think it's starting to just. I think its downfall is coming.
Well,
I don't think
Hey.
almost anyone
People are
plays the
busy.
same amount, and if
Yeah.
they do, they're little kids.
You're
and
just
they
you're
get
just
bored of it by, like,
absolutely
10.
draining right now. Why are you so draining? I mean, just wait till we get that armadillo. Hear me out.
Everybody's busy. So I feel like
Well, the literally the Minecraft community is already like trying to like go against like whatever it's isn't it like Microsoft or something like that, Mojang. They're like trying to unionize against the mob vote. They're like Minecraft is dying, bro. I hate to say it, as it's like one of my favorite games in the game I grew up with, but Minecraft is dying down. And I think it's gonna die, and I think almost nobody ever will play it.
Completely unrelated, but sure.
Well, I'm just saying, in terms of getting new members for Thrones Rise.
I do think people are inactive because, well, everybody's lives are starting back up. Summer's all over, whatever. I mean, I know it's been for a month or two now, but
I
still,
don't think it's
I'm
just
busy with.
that. I think that it's the fact that there's not enough action. There hasn't been action since I joined. Like, action is what keeps members playing and is what gets members to play.
Okay, Packy, listen, before anyone else speaks, I just want to correct you on this. That would literally be the case for any other server on this fucking game. I can tell you from personal experience, 90% of these people, like if they don't want to admit it, or if they do want to admit it, are going to shut down for at least like 2 weeks after they lose a war. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
The server's player base is just completely like, oh, if I lose, I'm fucked. Even if I win, it's not even much coming from that. It's not even a boost of activity or anything. Because if I lost a war, I would probably be salty and like be more encouraged to get back personally.
Yeah, you have a different
I'd be more active
mindset.
Yeah, but that's me.
You're motivated.
That's me.
I'll
That
go
ain't
off
nobody
for
else
a
here.
few weeks.
I
I'll
think
play
Clay
some Call of
was-
Duty, regroup, reset, go again. If I lose,
The only reason
that's
Clay
my
you
thought
got
process.
off after he got banned, after he lost that one time was because of the ban. Actually, no, I guess he won that one time and got banned.
Yeah.
My 2 L's were bans, unfortunately, which is horrible.
Clay, I want to speak with you. You controlled basically everything before your ban, after you won the war, that short period of time where you basically had almost everything. How did you manage it? I mean, if you think this
I
empire
didn't
is
really
a bad
have.
idea,
I
you managed
tragically
it.
didn't really have the time to manage it because, well, 2 days after I'm gone from the fucking game. But
Well, okay, but those 2 days
basically,
was like
Those 2 days there was barely any Kayla members online. That's the thing. That's exactly the problem.
I would use my. We got online once we started getting attacked again by some little revolt that went down with Archon being included in that.
Yes,
Scam
but before that,
Master died.
Scan Archon, what do you have to say about that there, bud?
What do you mean? I'm trying to bring activity to the server. What else would I be doing?
For real,
Yeah, regardless, I can't use my my lovely empire as an example because that was built off killing all of you. I can control that easily.
Yeah, I can account for this. It was pretty much built off
If you
people
want to
dying.
step up to me, I can just off you. I knew this.
Well, I don't think
very
this. I think this new empire's not going to be any different. I think if anyone has speaks
that's
out
what,
against
that's what I was saying
it,
earlier.
they're
It's
getting
like if someone
they're
speaks out
getting
against it, they
dead.
can just do the same exact shit, except people are going to speak out more because it wasn't more apparent.
Yeah, you gotta really listen to Clay. He's got experience on murdering people that speak out against him.
Like, it's just going to be like, as I said, you're built on a foundation of peace, but it's just going to be sprinkled with blood, or vice versa. It's like, whatever. Either way, your true intentions are just, like, clouded out.
I feel like the
it was
only
very
people.
blatantly clear. That's why I could control things easily, because it was very blatantly clear what was going to happen if you started stepping up to me and my guys.
I think there's only like 4 people that their intentions are absolutely 100% clear in this whole thing. Outwits, Clayu, Gorilla, and then actually never mind. Just
What's
those
this
3.
talking? Wait.
Yeah, isn't he?
Oh, Packy? Is
Isn't
that
he-
Packy?
Yeah, Packy.
Yeah, that's
I think it's Packy.
Oh, okay. My
Sorry,
bad.
I know
I swear to God, mother, you don't stop hitting me. I don't think your goals are very clear. Ooh, food.
we're not.
No, I need
going
food.
anywhere
You get that.
currently. This
I'd
argument
say
is
that
going.
I'd say
Absolutely
I'm the most
nowhere.
neutral person, like, in this server.
That's cool. No.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna leave
Ollie
that to
says.
you though, 'cause I mean, everyone knows that 90% of the time I'm operating on my own interest. So, realistically,
Yeah.
my input means nothing in this situation. But I can use my knowledge
Manipulative.
to give you
His
examples.
experience of murdering people.
Manipulative, I wouldn't say that.
He likes to
Debatable.
murder me, especially when I'm on my own and landmass, specifically.
Okay, so this argument is really going nowhere. He made very little progress.
I'm sorry to bring this up once again.
So,
I never
I
got
think-
a straight answer from
Mm-hmm.
everybody else, but What
Yep,
would happen
go
to,
ahead.
the smaller nations if they just said,
They can be offered to join, and if they decide not to, then they're free to go. We don't really care about what they do, as long as it doesn't like
Yeah.
involve us in it.
I don't think we were ever saying that we were going to force people to do it. It's just
I think it's just gonna be like
a lot of people would do it if it actually happened, if it were to be set into motion.
how do we not know that you're gonna become like, power hungry and just off?
That's what we have the council for.
We don't. Yeah, that's the
We have the
council. And
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Like, realistically, anyone here
The
can become
council-
power hungry if they're given the chance.
Except for me, because I'm just
You
older
are
like
prone to
that.
that as well, Vrilla, and yeah, you as well, Pope. You're already power hungry, bro, and you own nothing.
Bro, what are you on about? I'm not power hungry.
Yes, you is. You declared a death warrant on me after I killed you. Like,
Well, to be
trying
fair,
get
you
your
did kind of murder
Populonian
me.
People. Yeah, I don't care though.
Well, to be fair though, I
automatically
did
gotta be dead, and then you
call
also
that
can't
back.
though.
I did recall that. I did like
Did you say
call that
power
back
hungry?
after you
Or-
said that the RP kill wasn't counting. So I did recall that one. So that one was that's
Regardless,
not fair.
My point stands. I will be back, and I will be listening, but I won't be talking. Our
Yeah.
Cook, I guess.
So I think this is going absolutely nowhere. Like we are making zero
Well, I don't think
progress
this empire
whatsoever
is
on this
going really anywhere.
argument. Yeah, this entire argument we're making no progress. We're just stating
Y'all got me
So-
off Friday the
issues with
13th.
it. So I think
we gotta make
swear to God,
progress.
bro.
So,
I
like,
think we should make a
actually
list
doing
of
the
all the
plan.
things that we should answer, all the problems that we have, so we can, on our own time, work on it, put it together, figure out solutions to it, propose them to everybody else. But I think currently, just sitting here arguing with each other, saying this will work because of this. Wait, no, that won't work. We're going nowhere. I think we should make a
I
list.
think
and
I think what
on
we
our
need
own
to
time.
do.
Step one, make a Discord. I mean, that's make a Discord
ahead.
for it.
Why would
I
we
think the first thing we need to
don't
do
actually know
is
it's going to happen yet?
just right now, put out the list of people that are that will be counselors and who will not be, and the same with the king. I think that will sway people's opinions, and without
they
like
say that they
an
have power.
official, yeah, I think that everyone's opinions are going to change if they find out they have power or not.
I
So-
think that's bad. We don't want an empire built on people
Power
wanting
hungry,
power.
though.
That's stupid. Yeah, exactly.
But I think
We don't
that's the
want
only
these
way to build an empire.
power hungry. But
Everyone
I'm
here is
building it
power
wrong.
hungry,
I'm
myself
building it
included.
wrong.
Clay,
Dog,
you.
I don't even play the
I'm not power
game.
hungry.
I'm
I gave up my
here.
power.
Those who are active are
Rose is
power
out
hungry.
of this.
Those who
quick
are
idea.
actually slightly active
idea.
are power hungry.
We need a name for the empire, so I have an idea for this. So we're gonna do a
I'm gonna
poll.
go grab food. I'll be
Everybody's
right
gonna
back.
get a name. All right. Everybody's gonna pick a name, and they're gonna put one name on the list.
Also, it's just not seem very
No,
important.
not
It's a
yet.
matter of
We gotta
stating
actually
it.
make the plan.
I don't think we need a name yet,
Agree.
but okay.
Yeah, we didn't even name like the actual empire. If we do agree,
It was
we
just
gotta come up with a
proposal
name.
of the
so-
idea. It's just talking the idea over and over.
Yeah.
Pope is a perfect name.
So I say we make a list of names. We put the names all down, and then it's like a poll. Everybody chooses the name they like the best,
SpongeBob.
and then the majority, whatever name wins. That's gonna be the name of the empire.
Okay. I'm gonna just end this for y'all. Are y'all making it or not?
Everybody,
No, we're just
Yes.
discussing, Clayhu. We
I'm
don't have to
making
make it now.
Hey,
We're discussing the probability.
Like
we're
I said
discussing
before, it takes
if we even
time.
are
We can't
talking.
rush the empire. If we rush it, it's not going to
how-
work out.
How do you get?
This is fair.
how what?
Why do you get to decide instead of a prince of the nation that you're part of?
Because they're clearly against
Yeah.
it. There's.
I don't
like,
see why. I don't see why small.
I'm
I
just
see- I don't see
trying to
why
get
small
somewhere in
is
this.
here instead.
I'm
The
just
thing
trying to get
is-
somewhere in this
The
whole
thing
plan.
is, Jason. The thing is with small
we
strike.
gotta actually,
You can go ahead.
we gotta like actually do something for the plan to actually be considered more.
Yeah.
We can't just say the plan. This is the plan, and then not do anything.
Yeah, that's why
for
I
the
asked
plan
if
to
you're
actually
making
happen.
it or not so you can make it now, so you can actually decide if you're making a plan for it or if you're just mumbling for nothing.
I'm just double checking.
Wait, at the moment, just say no. Take a few people into a different call, talk it over with them, and then come back and figure it
I
out
just
from there.
recommend you get it. You get the foundation solved here if you're gonna do it. One, just from my personal.
put that back.
I know what's
Yeah.
up, and two,
I think
Everyone's
you've
here
brought us
already.
all together.
everyone's here.
I think you brought us all
We're
together.
wasting
Just,
enough time.
just
I'd rather
let's
not
just
have
do
us
it
sign in
now.
next Sunday to do the exact same shit with a 50% chance of the exact same outcome.
So,
Yeah,
Mob, are
this
you
is
willing
going
to?
literally nowhere.
Mob, are you willing to continue this despite knowing that Draco is not on your side with this?
Yeah, I'll leave Draco.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I could take Astron with me. I have people backing me.
know for a fact.
It's not like I joined Draco. It's not like I joined
Mub,
Draco
I
knowing
think
that
the problem is
I couldn't
the
leave
problem is
whenever.
nobody supports this idea.
Say,
Very little people
You're
other
on
than
supports
you
the
and
idea.
Ark.
I mean, from the leaders,
very
we can
little
figure that
people.
out. We can figure that out. Yeah, I feel like there's at
I
least
think only
more than 5
you
people.
and Archon truly 100% are backing this idea.
Hope from the leaders, it's only just you and
No,
Small
that's
Shark not
crazy.
supporting it. Which is, I mean, obviously
I
Small Shark is
think
not going to
that-
support it because he knows he's not going to end up as Emperor.
I think that I don't really care who becomes in power and who's in charge, but I think that it should be the will of the people that decide who is leader and not a bunch of.
Once again, if we
Like,
just let
the
random
richest
people
of the
decide,
rich,
how are we going to make sure like this succeeds? We can't have random
uneducated
farmers, right?
people.
Oh, I remember.
If we let people like
The random
let's say,
farmers
Why
are
don't
the
we
people, though.
treat it like the president, like they have like a term.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
like-
the people voting?
because
for
the
Biden?
elections are horrible, bro.
I'm gonna just put my opinion out here. Just this is my final last opinion on the idea.
We can't
It
let
should be
people
the
like
people that
Firemaster vote.
decide.
It's stupid. We're gonna end up with somebody horrible as a
Okay,
leader.
well we're banning Firemaster from voting because he's just mentally.
But that's like half the server.
But I'm just saying the people that we are calling the random farmers and the uneducated are those who we are going to be serving us. So maybe perhaps we should put their best interests first rather than us who are in power. Like little
the
power or
best
not,
interest is locked on
we all still have
every month
some form of
and
power.
farming, so they're not really.
Yeah,
not
but
really
who's to say that
That's why the leaders
if they
are the
were given
ones
the option
deciding.
from somebody who's gonna take all their crops and then murder them in the street